This is the East Park Podcast. We in first place, then mother shows in last. Got the question of the week coming at you fast. Alcohol on deck, pour me up a glass. We be sounding pretty funny. Laughing till you cramping, you can feel it in your tummy. Shows every week, gotta keep them on deck. Talking hella trash, but with all due respect. We got Kai, Zay, and Chad. Get into the topics like they're getting to the bag. Thank you for your time, now please sit back and relax. The show's about to start, turn the volume to the max.
The hell was that noise?
I don't know.
Kylie just made
that?
a weird noise before the podcast
That
started.
was not my fault. It just came from
Like,
my throat.
It was, my name is Xavier.
My name is Kylie. Back at it again because
Chad's not here.
our friend Chad is not here tonight.
Yeah, Chad's in Vegas.
Hopefully winning some money so
Probably.
we can buy a studio, but probably not.
Probably calling some call girls.
What is it called, girl?
A girl that you can just like call to your hotel room. and
Oh.
Have sex with.
Oh, sheesh. Is that a prostitute or just a call?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay,
pretty
cool.
much.
Just making sure.
As you can see in front of you, for the people that are watching, this is episode 37. Yeah, it's just the two of us this time.
Got this cute little sign.
Yeah, if you
cute.
guys are just listening, it's imagine looking in front of a movie theater and just looking up and seeing what movies are playing in the theater. That's the kind of sign we got.
Yeah, a little sign.
And it says East Park Podcast, episode 37, with 2 stars on each end.
Because we're fucking stars.
Yeah. Got a lot of stuff to talk about this episode. It's not going to be the normal, typical episode since, Chad's not here and everything like that. So we're going to switch it up and kind of just kind of free flow tonight. And
See how it goes.
yeah, this episode's going to come out on the same day it normally does, but we're recording the day before it comes out, which is like kind of crazy.
We usually record on Tuesdays and it's Thursday, so it's a little strange.
Yeah, the video will probably be out a little later than normal, but it'll still get out. The best time of year is approaching. Christmas.
You think it's the best time of year?
I think Christmas is hands down like
Really?
the best holiday of the year.
Oh, I don't.
Why?
I don't know.
You probably think Halloween is the best time.
It absolutely is.
Fuck outta
Halloween is definitely the best holiday.
I disagree heavily.
I agree a little bit because there's like that kind of like just like homey, like cuddly, like vibe to Christmas that is just like comforting and everything. But it's like the older you get, it just
Less it matters. The more stressful it is.
It's just more stress than anything. You get like 2 hours on, whatever day Christmas falls on to like actually have a good time. And then the rest of it is like, oh, I have to rush here. Oh my God, money, blah, blah, blah. I got to buy a fucking ham or whatever. God, just,
Speaking of which, like,
money.
I got off work and I was talking to my mom and she was like, I was like, yeah, I'm done with my Halloween. I'm done with my done with my Halloween shopping.
You could buy me gifts for Halloween. I'd be totally okay with that.
I'm done with my Christmas shopping, and she was like, did you get everything for everybody? And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much done. And I was like, she's like, did you get your niece and nephew a gift? And I'm like, why? I mean, it's not like I can send it to them. They're in South Carolina, like. And plus, I'm not really trying to go through that hassle. She's like, no, they're coming up here. And I'm like, wait, what?
Why didn't she tell you?
Yeah, like that would have been nice to know like weeks ago, so I kind of could jump ahead of that.
Yeah, let's go to Five Below. Five Below's got good toys.
We already got it all handled.
Oh, what'd you get?
Yeah, she's gonna get them some. I don't want to say.
Oh,
just in case.
Keep it secret,
yeah,
obviously. Yeah, it should be fun though.
So this will not be our Christmas episode, by the way. Our Christmas episode we're gonna record on Christmas Eve. It'll be all festive. Hopefully. That's work stuff.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that? What are all those numbers?
We're going to get all festive and dressed up. Maybe we will even decorate the studio a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be cute since we didn't really decorate the house.
Yeah. Chris is kind of like rushed up on us this year. Like this whole year
it
period
absolutely
has
did. A shit storm of,
I was telling Kylie the other day, it felt like just a few weeks ago we were getting called racist names on on vacation.
Jesus
in Myrtle
Christ.
Beach.
Yeah, it did feel like yesterday.
And now it's like almost 2020, which is crazy.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Like, bro,
I don't have 2020 vision. That meme's officially over. I shared one. It was like, what are you going to be doing next month? And it's like, I don't know. I don't have 2020 vision. It's just,
Whoever
the
came
thing.
up with that joke, I want to square up
No,
with
it's
them.
fucking amazing.
I want to square up with that person.
I love it.
I hate that joke
I
already.
love cheesy.
Who?
I love cheesy
I thought you
jokes.
said I love Jeezy. I'm like, damn, you hood.
Cheesy.
Damn.
Is this supposed to be Jesus?
No. Oh, wow. Your whiteness is coming out again. Oh, God.
I gotta go.
Oh, God.
Who's Jeezy?
Young Jeezy?
I don't know who that is.
All right. We're just going to move on from there.
Sorry, guys.
The black,
I'm embarrassing.
The black audience is probably like, bro, this bitch don't know
This
shit.
motherfucking bitch. I'm sorry.
I hate her.
It's okay. You can hate me. Honestly, I hate me too.
Jesus. Fucking. So me and Kylie had a huge scare this past Saturday, and I don't mean
you're gonna. Oh.
I don't mean she was pregnant. Like that's not what I mean.
No.
Pregnancy has nothing to do with this conversation. By the way, before I dive into this, I was at work today, and there was this truck that came in on trade.
Yeah.
And the whole front floor was covered in nail clippings.
Ew, what the fuck?
I'm just this is the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my life.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ooh, creepy.
Back to the
anyway
creepy story. So Kylie comes home from work, and we're kind of settling into the house and kind of just winding our day down, getting ready to go to bed. I take the dogs out, which I'm 90% sure I did. Put the dog in the dog room. The dog's in the dog room, I should say. And after, I bring him back in. And my dog is a little fucking nut. Kylie's dog is just cool, chill, kind of just knows what's going on all the time.
Yeah, she's chill.
And almost too chill. I feel like she's high all the time or something, bro.
Oh, Sadie.
Sadie probably just on the low, has somebody drop weed off here and just smokes.
For real.
While we're gone.
She does act like that.
Fucking, we go to bed, and around 3:00, I get, all right, so I'm
3?
not
I thought it was 5.
We're gonna get there.
Oh, multifaceted.
Okay, so it wasn't 3, it was 3:30.
Okay.
3:30. I'm not the typical guy. When I sleep,
what the fuck? I'm
usually
not fucking typical.
Usually guys they are heavy ass sleepers. When guys go to sleep, they sleep like a fucking rock.
No, that's me.
You're a guy.
I am a guy.
I should probably leave you.
Hello, everyone. I'm a guy. Breaking news.
Oh my God. Pew, pew, pew.
I'm a guy.
Fucking goddamn. So yeah, it's 3:30 in the morning, and fucking, I'm asleep, and I hear a door close, and I'm I don't know whether it's in my head, in my dream or whatever, or if it's in real life, but it's enough to wake me up, and it's one of those dreams that's fuck, was that for real, or was that did that shit really happen?
Vivid as fuck.
Yeah, and so the door, it sounded like it was super close, and I looked over once I opened my eyes and got my shit together. I looked over at the door, and everything seemed normal in the bedroom and stuff like that. The door's closed. I always make sure I close the door of the bedroom. If not, then it's just barely cracked open.
Yeah.
And I know I closed the door that night, so I'm all right, cool. What the fuck? It must have just been the dream.
Yeah.
And so you're still asleep. I hop on the phone to look at the camera in the front yard, and everything seems normal, whatever. And with our neighborhood, there's a lot of just
deer,
random shit. Jesus Christ, we'll get to that too.
Yeah,
later.
we'll get to that.
There's just a lot of random shit that goes on. The people across the street, they have people over constantly, like any time of the night.
All times of the night.
Like they could be in or out, like
Leaving,
smoking cigs on
yeah.
the front porch at 5:00 in the morning. Like you never know. Like I think one time we had a party and like we had like a competition of who was gonna be up the latest. Like it was crazy. But like it's not abnormal to hear like car doors opening and closing like all times of the night. So I'm just like, all right, well maybe I heard something outside. And so fucking I'm laying there, and now that I'm awake, it's kind of hard for me to go back to sleep. And so I'm up for like an hour and a half. And around this time, it's probably like closing in on 5 o'clock. It's like 4:45-ish. And I'm like starting to get tired again, but like I hear a car door close or open or whatever, or somebody getting into their car or whatever. I'm just like, all right, let me see what the fuck's going on outside. Like, it just sounds like too, I can hear that too clearly or whatever.
Yeah.
And fucking, I hop on the camera, and it's a camera that you can turn from left to right, up and down, all this kind of shit. And I look at the neighbor who is like basically getting in their car to kind of like start it up and warm it up. And I'm like, oh, that's normal. It's nothing like to be worried about or whatever. And fucking, I turn the camera back to like where like the default, like,
Yeah, it's set position.
yeah. And I accidentally moved it too far back.
So it was like facing our front door.
Yeah, it was like facing our front door enough to where I couldn't see the doorknob. I can only see like half the door.
Okay.
But when I looked at the door, I could see the hinges, which are on the inside. Like if you
Right.
if you're looking at the door and you take the doorknob and you swing it open, you can see that like on the opposite side of the doorknob you can see the hinges or whatever, which tells you the door is like
Right. If it was closed, you wouldn't see the hinges.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
So the front door is open.
I'm like, that's weird as fuck. And
It's so weird
I
that you
fucking-
tied that together.
yeah, I'm
Because
weird
like
as fuck,
at
dude.
5 a.m, I'd be like, oh, door hinges. Cool.
I'm weird as fuck, bro. And so I turned the camera more, and like I could see like a gap in between like the door frame and like where the door is supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, no, this is not happening right now.
So did you get on the inside camera too?
Fucking no, I didn't have it.
No. Wait,
The only
really?
camera that
Oh.
was
Yeah,
from
no
outside.
shit.
So I'm like, yo, this is serious. This is serious. So
He fucking wakes me up.
I'm like
Me.
shaking the shit out of Kylie, like
The guy.
yeah. Shut up. I'm like, yo, red alert. We like this is it. This is the moment. Like we gotta fucking defend our fucking fort here.
Yeah, like we have a shootout in the living room.
I grab our gun and fucking I go in like full blown like police mode. Like
Yeah, like clearing the house.
I'm like popping up behind corners and shit and like
yeah, he's doing like the whole like room clear out thing.
yeah, where you're like hiding behind walls and shit like that. And you
Yeah.
pop out real quick just to
Yeah.
make sure nobody's there and
Yeah,
shit.
checking closets.
Yeah, and
Check
so
the basement.
I realized that like the house is completely like fine, and like I go downstairs, check the basement, everything downstairs is fine.
You're ballsy as fuck for that also.
I was like, my adrenaline was so like ready for smoke. Like I was just
Yeah.
like, all right, whatever's about to happen, like might as well just get to it now, because if not, then we're just gonna be waiting for somebody to come to us.
Right.
So I was like, all right, whatever, let's do it. And so I thought to take the dogs outside while like I went to the back, because I figured like if I take the dogs out front and let them stay out in the front yard, our front yard is caged in, so it's fenced in. Sorry. We got a big ass cage around our front yard. Fucking WWE match.
Fucking what is that one dome and that one fucking wow.
Wait, what?
That was a bus. The fucking stadium with the dome. What is that called? The stadium. It's like in Texas or Arizona or something.
I mean the
dome.
like
You know.
what the football players play there?
I guess, yeah.
You talking about like
Or baseball. Or both.
I don't know.
What do they call it?
I don't know.
It's like the Astrodome or something?
Well, yeah, but they don't use that anymore.
Oh,
But I know what you're talking
we
about.
have an Astrodome around
Yeah.
our house. God damn. Fucking joke.
Oh.
Just butchered it. Cut that out. That was
Fucking
bad.
So I let them out, because if somebody's creeping around the house, one of them is gonna bark.
Oh, absolutely.
Like loud as shit.
Oh,
while
absolutely.
I go to the backyard and kind of like clear to make sure everything is good out in the backyard or whatever. And so once I did that, everything was cool. I let them, use the bathroom a little bit, and I kind of stood on the front porch to kind of like look up and down the street to just see if I seen anything like abnormal.
Yeah.
Nothing was abnormal. Everything looked like our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Nothing was moving. Nothing was sitting out of place or anything like that. So I came back inside and I touched the floor to make sure, because it was snowing outside. I touched the floor. No, I'm sorry. I touched the floor on the way out with the dogs to make sure that there were no like cold, like wet spots on the floor or whatever. Because if somebody came into our house, then
they would
track like some kind of wetness on the floor.
Unless they took their shoes off on the porch, which would be really weird.
That'd be very. Hey, listen, if you're going to break into our house and take your shoes off, thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
And so, like, nothing was wet. Like, everything was dry and everything like that. And like I said, I took the dogs out, came back in or whatever. And I had enough of being, like, paranoid with the doors being, like...
Yeah.
Like, not knowing what could happen.
So paranoid that he decided to leave me in the house and go to Walmart to get some more security cameras and door sensors. Just left me in the house by myself. Of course, I'm scared shitless. So I'm like...
I drew the conclusion that it was my fault. That when I took the dogs out the night before, I didn't close the door all the way. Because like I said earlier, my dog is a fucking nut. And like whenever she comes back inside, she is just like...
bouncing off
overly
the walls.
Hyper, like, for no reason.
Yeah.
And
so you're
it takes your fucking focus off of like what you're doing and all of like on her, because it's like, all right, I don't want to step on you. Yeah. And I don't want you to destroy anything, like you said. Yeah. And because she will like literally like hover around your feet when she comes back inside. And so I was like, all right, let me go get some shit. And Kylie's like, she's like scared shitless. Like,
I decided that if someone was in the house and they killed me, that it would 100% be Zay's fault for leaving, and therefore I wouldn't feel bad when he came back and found my dead body in the house.
I was...
but it didn't happen, obviously, because we're here telling you about it.
I was prepared to off myself if I came back and saw that.
Jesus Christ.
So it's going to be a
murder-suicide? Jesus.
But not like suicide from the killer.
Huh.
Suicide
you would be framed at that point.
Fuck no, I would not be dead. Fuck that.
Well, it would still be deemed a murder-suicide, but you would be guilty of the murder.
Nope, because the camera on the front porch would show everything. Mm-hmm. Hopefully. So yeah, I came back and now we have garage. We have garage doors on every door.
We have a garage.
We have door sensors on every entrance in the house, which in a way is tied to this fucking thing on the camera, on the microphone, which ties itself to not only being able to set off an alarm in the house, but also be able to send us notifications to our phone and stuff. So I feel a lot safer now.
Yeah, so
a lot safer. But that was a very
long
trippy
story.
Ass fucking no. I just wanted to like over deliver on that.
Of course you did. You're the king of over delivering on stories.
Fucking, and then the very next night, I had a dream about the exact same thing that happened the night before, except Chad was with us for some fucked up ass reason. And the exact same scenario happened. But this time, so when you go down to our basement, there's like a room like in the back corner of the basement.
Don't even talk about that room. It's so freaking creepy.
It is weird as fuck. And you open this, it's like a closet almost. And you open this door and like there's like a shelf and like it's just a bare ass room. And fucking I had a dream where I did the exact same thing. Like the door was open, Chad woke up. For some reason you and Chad were just like laughing and joking and shit like that. I'm just like, bro, shit's serious right now. Like shut up.
Chad and I would do, obviously.
Fucking, and I'm just like sweeping the house and I'm back upstairs and I did the outside thing. I come back upstairs to you guys or whatever. I'm just like, wait, hold on. There's one more place I need to check. And I go to that room or whatever. And fucking I open the door and there's like this like fucking like pallet like made for somebody to be like sleeping. It's like all white,
just a bed,
all white comforter with like a perfectly made up bed for like bro, it was just the most creepy shit ever.
That was Chad's bed.
I bet he was sleeping in the spare room, immediate room. And like I woke up instantly after that. I'm just like, bro, this shit has to get out of my head.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's PTSD at its finest.
It is. It definitely is. But now I just kind of laugh about it because I'm a dumbass for just leaving the door kind of like
cracked or whatever.
Yeah, and the wind just blew it the fuck open. And that is the reason why I heard the door fucking noise that woke me up, is because like I don't know if you know this, but whenever you have all the windows closed,
I don't know if you guys know this, but
so
I'm about to educate you.
The air pressure on the outside of the house is different from the inside of the house if you have every window and door closed. And whenever there is a door that's like slightly open, like cracked, or a door that's like closed but it can still wiggle within it being closed or whatever, any outside air is gonna make those doors move.
Yeah,
a little
like
bit.
pressure or something.
Yeah, and so when
a draft, if you will.
Right, when the door like blew open from the front door, air was probably moving back and forth and like kind of like wiggling our bedroom door back and forth or whatever. It puts me at ease to kind of like know that like I can kind of piece things together about what actually happened or whatever.
Definitely.
Speaking of which, I got a solution to why Zaylee was out of the kennel last night.
Why?
Zaylee's my dog.
Thanks, I didn't know that.
So I locked the top. So our kennel is.
Oh, here's a thing I forgot to tell you.
What's up?
When I let them out this morning, before I left the house, the top latch was not latched. The bottom latch was not latched. The door was just closed.
And they just didn't leave?
Zaylee got out. Sadie stayed in the kennel. But the door was not latched on either latch. It was just closed.
My fault. I got a bad habit of not closing shit all the way.
Close the door.
Damn.
It's making me nervous.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there goes my theory.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, so I tried doing the
bottom thing.
Yeah. So when I came home on my break today and I like put her in the kennel.
Yeah.
And I was like, I locked the top one but left the bottom one unlatched or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, come on, let's go outside or whatever. And she tried pushing her nose through that bottom one or whatever.
Yeah, which I'm sure she could also do.
Right.
So I think you need to lock the bottom one as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're delegating house situations around here on the podcast tonight. No, but
I also think you need to do the fucking dishes.
Damn, you're right.
I'm just kidding.
Right.
I'm just kidding,
No,
but it is
right.
true. It's true.
Right.
And you should probably do your laundry as well.
Dude, I'm slacking. The holidays are like the worst part of like the year. Also the greatest. It's just because like there's so much shit going on that everything in the house just becomes like on the back burner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, we've gotten like
eating,
nothing done.
Making dinner.
Yeah.
Doing the dishes.
Yeah.
Doing laundry.
Washing my ass. I'm just kidding.
Damn. Happy holidays.
Here's a fart.
Dirty ass.
Yo, so I know it's kind of like a discombobulated episode this week, and we're kind of not sticking to the script, but I do have a question of the week for you.
Are we not going to talk about the deer?
No, we will. We will.
What? It's part of the weekly recap, kind of.
Okay, well, all right. We'll stick to that script then. Go ahead and tell your deer story.
Okay, so it literally happened an hour ago.
Jesus.
So
without this hour ago story, this wouldn't be on the podcast.
So I'm coming home from work and I finally get on our road. I say finally because I've been in the car for an hour because I work an hour away. And then I finally get on our road and I'm approaching the house and like pretty far in front of me, I see a deer crossing the street. I'm like, oh, cool. Our neighborhood's not one that I would think to see a deer in. Like,
you know,
maybe
what?
One.
Now that I think about it, we're a block away from a whole metro park.
Yeah, but still, I don't know. We feel very like inner city still to me.
I mean, yeah, but we're a block away from a whole metro park, and there's hella deer in that metro park.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Cause I've been walking through there with friends before, and they like I've seen like a whole family of deer.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of just have to stop for a second. But
Yeah.
anyways, go ahead.
Anyway, so I see a deer cross the street, and at this point, I'm like, oh shit, a deer, and it's time for me to like pull into the driveway. And I turn into the driveway, and my headlights shine in our neighbor's yard, who have a bird feeder.
They have like a couple of them, don't they?
I think it's just one.
Oh, okay.
The one that's like in the middle of their yard.
Yeah.
They have a bird feeder, and there's 3 deer, like, and a little baby deer. 2 big deer and a little baby deer.
That deer is a midget deer.
Shut up. That's a slur.
Go ahead. There was a midget fight, bro, at Vortex.
We've talked about this so many times.
I know. I'm mad I missed that.
Oh my god.
Anyways, there was 3 deer.
Anyway, there was 3 deer and a baby deer, and they were in the neighbor's yard eating out of the bird feeder, and I pull up my car and I scared 2 of them away, and then one of them just kept eating out of the bird feeder, and I like took a couple pictures of it, and it's pitch black outside, so they're really shit photos, but and I sit there and I look at it, and I try to get out of the car without scaring it away. And I scared it away anyway, because, you know, humans.
And deers are bitches.
And, oh dear.
She couldn't wait to say that.
I couldn't wait, okay. Anyway, I was really happy about it. I was very excited to see a couple deer.
Fucking.
So cute.
Do you think deer are like on the, like, where would you rank deer as far as like on the pedestal of like bitch animals?
Bitch animals.
Yeah.
Like, is the top the most bitch animal and the bottom is the least bitch animal?
Yeah.
Like
shit. Just
I mean,
like
are we talking
mammals?
Mammals? Are we talking mammals or just animals in general?
I don't know what you're
animals?
talking about, but I just think like just animals. Like
I think they're pretty far up there.
I think Zaylee has to be like top 3. Zaylee can be a bitch sometimes.
No, I don't think so. Not as much as a deer. Deer's just kind of like, they get frightened by everything. Zaylee will fucking bark at a motherfucker until they run off.
True.
Okay, a deer is just like any noise and it's fucking gone. Just fucking books it.
So I'm going to put, all right, this is my top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Squirrels.
No. Squirrels are ballsy.
What?
Squirrels are ballsy as shit.
I think only thing I think squirrels are just like really suicidal.
They could be suicidal.
Squirrels are suicidal as fuck.
Yeah, they always hop in front of the car.
Bro, and like they always do this thing where like they don't know which way they want to run.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Like, do I continue my way across the street
or do I go
like,
back?
And then they like change their mind like 3 times like within the fucking
it's like, oh shit, there's a car 1 foot away from me.
But that nut, I gotta go get that nut. And then it's like, okay, I'm just gonna go. And
I'm just gonna die. Yeah.
I'm gonna put squirrel in my top 3. This is in no order. I'm just gonna put it in the top 3. So
Zaylee, squirrel,
nah, I'm not
and
gonna
deer.
put Zaylee in there.
Okay.
Deer is in the top 3 though, so I got 1 more. Birds, bro. Birds fly away on the most like small amount of
that's true. Unless it's a city pigeon. Because city pigeons they are humans. They don't care. They just want to be a human so bad. They just sit there and walk down New York City, like, you know.
Also, like, what are the birds at the beach? Seagulls?
Seagulls? Oh,
bro,
my God.
Those motherfuckers are bold, dog.
Bold, bro.
I can't stand those bitches.
Yeah.
Because, like, literally,
they want to be humans, too.
You be walking, like, towards the water, and they're just like, move. And I'm like, no. And they're like, no, you're gonna move.
Okay, also ducks are scary.
Ducks are a little bit like awkward.
Have you ever heard a duck like hiss at you?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
and their teeth, bro.
Scary.
They're like a million of them. I wonder how that would feel if they like try to like bite
God.
you.
Jesus, probably just peck you, honestly.
I'd peck back.
What the fuck?
Bro, that's what I always like. If I ever went to like one of my friend's house back when I was scared of dogs.
Oh no.
Like, oh dude, I gotta classic story for the podcast.
You were scared of dogs once.
Yeah.
So now you have 2.
I was my sister had a boxer.
Oh, we're telling you right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into it then.
My sister had a boxer. The boxer's name was Tasha.
Tasha. Damn it, Tasha.
The boxers. This is probably Tasha's the reason why I like get along with dogs. Rest in peace, Tasha.
Aww.
Yeah. Tasha was like the same size as Sadie.
Oh.
And
it's a big dog, about 70 pounds, you guys.
Yeah. There was a time whenever I went to my sister's house, I always stayed like in a separate room from Tasha. If I was in the living room, Tasha was in the kitchen. There was a gate between us.
Okay.
If I was in the bedroom, Tasha was like out roaming the house.
Yeah.
But like I stayed in the bedroom until they put Tasha in the kitchen.
Okay, so you just weren't about it.
Right.
Okay.
Until one day.
Oh no.
I think I already told you about this.
Yeah, you did.
Fucking, I don't know what happened, but I think it was me and my sister, and we were in her room, which was in the back of the house, and her room is like has a bed that takes up like 85% of the room, and she has like a nightstand beside the bed, and then like a dresser that was like along like the other side of the bed with like TV and all of her other shit on top of it. I heard a crash noise, and the crash noise was the gate falling in the kitchen. No. And I think I was like in the hallway or something like that, and I darted back to her room, like deathly running away from this fucking dog, dude.
Jesus.
I think I knocked over like 50 things in her bedroom because I climbed on top of her nightstand and tried to get as far as away from this dog as I possibly could.
You couldn't close the door?
Bro, I listen, it's fight or flight, and I'm not fighting a dog. That shit was scary. You
couldn't just close the door?
No.
Behind you?
No. I didn't think of that.
Oh.
That's back when I was dumb. The shit was scary, though. What's up?
What are you doing with the damn mic? You keep moving it.
Oh, I'm just adjusting. I'm getting comfortable.
No, you keep adjusting it. Leave it alone. Shit.
But fucking after that though, I was kind of like, all right, well, maybe I should probably just get like over it and kind of like just get used to the fact that like dogs are gonna be around.
Exist.
Yeah.
So that's the day you realized that dogs exist.
It became very real to me that dogs exist that day. Yes.
I'm very happy for you.
Yes. All right. Fucking. I think that this week has been like one of those weeks where it's kind of like it's a good week to stay off social media.
Absolutely.
Fucking.
What are we doing now? News?
We're gonna go ahead and talk about it.
What?
About the whole bullshit that's going on.
Now it's time for.
So I guess if you want to call it breaking
J.
news.
Trump?
Yeah. John
Trump.
This motherfucker's middle name is John.
I didn't know that.
Not even Johnny, not Jonathan. It's
Johnny?
John.
Why would a middle name be Johnny?
People name their son. Bro, fucking Kanye West's kid's name is fucking Saint.
Yeah, that's a dumb name. Sorry, Kanye.
Like, people name their fucking kids like weird shit nowadays. Like, for no reason. So it wouldn't surprise me.
Donald J. Trump is not a nowadays kid. He's fucking old now. Donald, I mean, seriously?
There's also like fucking 35, 40-year-old woman named Tequila.
Sounds too much like Shaquille O'Neal.
Tequila?
Tequila.
Oh my god.
Oh,
you're weird.
Golly. Anyways, here's the fucking scoop if you don't live on
the fucking
tea. Here's the fucking tea.
I hate that.
If you don't live in America or you are a hobbit.
Shout out to our overseas listeners.
Anyway, nice plug. Like Donald J. Trump's hair. Anyway, if you're a hobbit or if you don't live in America, you may have not heard, but I think everyone else has, that Donald J. Trump has
You're
been... You're
sticking with the J thing, aren't you?
He's been impeached, which I'm going to set the record straight right now.
You don't mean a goddamn thing.
No, We ain't gonna do all that. I mean, it means something. It means you gotta pay for your actions.
I guess.
Anyway, so he was impeached, which is not the same thing as being removed from office. He's still our president, unfortunately.
Oh, wait. I just realized something. We're not supposed to be talking about politics on this podcast.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that, you guys.
We won't make this.
We got a couple.
We won't drag this out too long because I know people.
Politics haters.
Yeah.
It's fine. I hate it too, but you got to talk about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, he was impeached. The House decided he is impeached. That's it. So now the trial goes to the Senate. Yeah, the Senate. Okay, good. Politics and stuff. Goes to the Senate, and then they decide whether or not to remove him from office, which will probably not happen because they need a 2/3 majority, and the Senate is already majority Republican, and you're not going to have enough Republicans cross the aisle to say, yes, this guy should be removed from office. It's not going to happen. But I have, like, a lot of people are saying, like, why would they even bother to impeach him?
It's about accountability.
It is about accountability. Absolutely.
Checks and balances. It's about the fact that, like, if you're doing something illegal and you're overstepping your power as president, then you need to be
held accountable for that. Absolutely.
In the grand scheme of it, will he be, like you said, removed from office? Probably not. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say no. Like,
yeah, no, it's not going to happen.
As a matter of fact, like today, there was actually 3 people that didn't vote for his impeachment. 3 Democrats.
Oh, really?
One of those Democrats actually switched from being a Democrat to a Republican today.
What the fuck? Who was it? Do you know?
I don't know the exact name, but I read something about it earlier.
Okay, fucking
and
traitor.
And they made a big deal about it or whatever. But
traitor. No,
listen, man, there's 2 things that I noticed about this whole, like, fucking politics shit.
Number one, nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. Bro, okay. Literally, listen, my whole Facebook feed, as I'm sure everyone else's, is like either fake news, he's not impeached, he's still your president, or the other side, which is, oh my God, thank God that this motherfucker got impeached.
I give you a third one.
Hashtag not my president, blah, blah, blah.
I'll give you a third one.
Go ahead.
There's also the group of people that were like, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all, this is why y'all school system failed y'all. And it's like, bro, all right, everybody's on a pedestal right now of like, thinking they know what the fuck they're talking about, right?
But you don't,
right?
Yeah.
And I think that everybody just needs to shut the fuck up and just let the shit play out.
Yeah.
This is the problem with like the social media era, is that when something happens in the world, people are so quick to get out their opinions because they think other people will give a shit, which we really don't. We just like to argue.
That's true.
And
I like to argue. Let's
fucking
be honest.
People just like don't wait until we can actually see what happens to like give an opinion on it. And sometimes I'm guilty of it too. Like I fall into fucking traps of like not waiting to see the outcome or whatever. But like, let's just see how this shit plays out.
I just find it incredibly sad that like we can't all agree that like, hey, you shouldn't do illegal shit when you're the president. Like, why is that such a hard thing to believe or like to support? Like, what?
I just think that this whole thing is this is my opinion on it. Excuse me. Should you be held accountable? Mm-hmm. Yeah, always. You should never think that you're above the law in any facet of like power in America. Mm-hmm. Should the Democrats be focusing more on the fucking election? Yes. As much as I think that impeaching Trump is necessary based off of what the fuck was that?
Did you hear that?
Yes.
That was it into the mic.
Something's coming out of you right now, bro.
What the fuck? My inner demon is coming out.
I can tell.
Goodbye.
I'm fucking scared. As much as I think that the president should be held accountable, I also think that maybe we should like spend a little bit more time focusing on trying to get him out of office the right way, beating him the right way and everything like that. Because two things that are going to come out of this, and one has already started. One is this does nothing but divide the country.
Us more.
I now pronounce the United States of America the divided states of America. Thought about putting that on a T-shirt.
I like that, actually.
Don't steal my fucking idea.
Copyright.
I actually have a idea as far as like a actual visual for it too.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
And then, like, not only does it divide people more, but like his fan base puts, like, they're not so much like the Republican is the title, but I feel like his fan base, his actual like
followers,
base, yeah, they put following him ahead of what it means to be an actual American.
Yeah.
They think that he is like the standard of what an American is and stuff like that, and like,
which is kind of disgraceful, let's be honest.
I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, like, there's going to be people that think the way he thinks or whatever, the way that everybody else thinks. But my thing is that whenever you're in a position of power and you're saying that another party is, you know, not doing anything for America or whatever, and when you yourself are also in a position where you're causing the most divisiveness between two groups or whatever, it kind of exposes you and kind of like makes you a little bit contradictive on every point that you try to make as a president, because while you're sitting there saying like you're so pro-America, you're also dividing
Americans.
everybody in America.
I think there's two ways that you can use your power. You can use it for like the greater good, or you can use it to like bring forth your ideas in the way that you want them to be seen, and then it's almost like brainwashing. Like, you incite actual rage in people. Through his rallies, like a lot of the times it's like,
I'm not saying like you have to agree, like everybody's politicians is like politics in general, like there's always going to be somebody that disagrees with the decision you make,
which is fine.
Not even in politics, like anything in life. I can post a tweet right now and there's going to be two people that give a shit, two people that disagree, and then one person that doesn't give a shit at all, like always. And well, I feel like whenever you're on such a spotlight and you're the leader of like the free world and stuff like that, like I feel like you should take that responsibility a lot more serious rather than trying to like just focus on people that agree with you and are gonna like ride for you constantly. Like,
and that's why I love Chrissy Teigen, because she knows exactly what kind of power she holds in the Twitter community, and she uses it for the greater good.
I've always said like social media in general is gonna be like the death of like everybody. Like, it's not gonna be global warming. It's gonna be Twitter. It's gonna. I guarantee you, at some point, social media is gonna start another war. It's gonna be a very, very good tool in starting a war.
Can we just elect Chrissy Teigen as president?
I don't want another celebrity in office at all. I'm so over celebrities being in office.
I don't know. Chrissy Teigen would be pretty dope.
I don't know. I highly doubt that. People say like Oprah should be in. I don't want Oprah in office.
Why Oprah? It's so weird.
Because they think that she's like, her morals are like super high and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. Like, I don't want another fucking celebrity in office. Get somebody that's been studying like their craft, and that's another thing. The standards of like to be a president should be a lot higher than what they are. Like there should be like things that you have to do and accomplish in life to actually be a president.
Yeah, what is it? You have to be 35 and an American citizen, and is that it?
I mean, for the most part of what I know, yeah.
And be able to afford a campaign that lasts through the whole time.
I mean,
that's another thing. It's like, it's not a written prerequisite that you have to be rich, but you kind of have to be rich.
Pretty much. Or either that or have like the best following like ever.
Yeah.
People that are willing to donate money to you.
Yeah, you can't afford to fucking campaign unless you're Donald J. Trump.
Yeah. But yeah.
Anyways, let's get off of this. Yeah. It's too much.
Another thing that happened, Offset, his birthday, he got accused of cheating on Cardi B again.
Oh my.
Apparently
his
fucking like some girl or something like that, like had like
Wait, you're talking about the instant message thing?
instant message? What are we in 2007? What are we on AIM?
What are you talking about? That one instant message that girl sent him or something?
He came home from school and logged in on AOL and had an instant message sitting there waiting for him.
Don't instant message me this shit, Offset.
My God.
Damn it. No, but I'm just saying, is it about that, like, he sent that girl that DM that was like, miss you?
Yeah.
Oh, is it that one that we're talking about now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
so
apparently that wasn't real.
it was a hack. Someone hacked his Instagram.
Yeah, and they also hacked him and was like saying that like so after that came out like and started like trending all over Twitter and shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck was? See, that's that damn demon coming out of you again, dude. Once they
The exorcism.
fucking, I'm about to go get a cross.
Where are you gonna get a cross from?
Start banging it on your head, dude.
Our unreligious asses.
Fucking sorry if we offended anybody. Yikes. But fucking he like once the news got out that like his account was hacked or whatever, he was like posting shit like, I'm gay, I suck dick. Apparently that was the person that hacked him or whatever. And I'm just like, if that was
seems fishy.
If that was Offset, like just trying to cover up.
That's funny.
Kind of clever,
honestly.
I mean,
kind of works, honestly.
Yeah. But his birthday was not too long ago, and Cardi B got him $500,000.
Can you actually get him $500,000, or she gave him $500,000?
Wait, what's the difference?
There's a difference. Like, here, I got you this.
Hey, I picked this up at the grocery store.
Yeah, here, I got you $500,000, or I gave you
I'm pretty sure I gave him. She gave him $500,000.
Weird. Okay, first of all, I wouldn't even be able to accept $500,000 for you if it was my birthday. Especially being like, I'm sorry to play on this. Like, but being like, you're the man of the relationship and your girl got you $500,000. It's just like, $500,000? Like, really? What do you want me to do with this?
I'd be like, yo, keep that. It's like, we're about to spend it on the same shit anyways.
Right,
like,
it's just weird. Especially when you're a couple and like,
your bills are my bills are your bills.
Money
it's
is
like,
just money at a certain point. Like,
especially when you're rich as fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm pretty sure they probably have like, I don't know, like some kind of account that's like the same.
Yeah.
Or some like a way to like access like each other's money or some shit like that.
You think so? Are they that serious? They
Like,
got a kid together, don't they?
Yeah.
So they better.
Are they married?
I have no fucking clue, honestly.
Oh, well, even if they aren't, I feel like once you get to a certain point in your relationship, it's like, all right, well,
your money is my money.
Yeah, basically. But on top of that $500,000, she also got him a new refrigerator.
What kind of fridge? Is it a smart fridge?
I don't
or
know,
what?
but all right. So this is the thing. This is the thing that everybody was like kind of like downplaying. I would want that refrigerator more than I want that damn $500,000.
Oh yeah, Zay, you need to get off my court.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Fucking people are like, why the hell did she get him a refrigerator? I'm just like, yo.
It is awfully random. Was he in need of a refrigerator? And she was like, hey, I know you've been needing this, so.
It's like, what if he was building a new studio?
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know, needed like to put a place to put his food and drinks.
Uh-huh. Or
what if he was caught cheating and she's just getting a head start on him living in his own place? I don't know. I feel like it. Dude, they make some nice ass refrigerators now.
They do.
Like the ones that have like the cameras inside.
Yeah, and the ones that have like the screen on the outside and shit.
Yeah.
They have one that you like connect like to Alexa and shit.
Who would have thought that you would have to update your refrigerator?
Talk to your refrigerator.
Right. Or like they have like
smart stoves too.
And like microwaves.
Weird. What kind of weird world we live in?
It's like $50 on Amazon.
What?
Yeah. A smart microwave.
Get one. What the fuck?
Paying for that shit. Imagine. All right. So
$50?
Listen.
That's the price of a regular microwave.
Listen. You're at the fucking microwave popping food into the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you think is more work? standing at the microwave and just pressing the buttons and pressing and saying start, or turning around facing your voice towards Alexa and being like, hey, can you set the fucking microwave to 3 minutes and 30 seconds?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's kind of pointless to me.
I feel like that about the light switches sometimes.
Dude, the light switches are a completely different story.
Okay. Sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes
It's a pain in the ass.
a pain in the ass because you literally just walked past the light switch. You know what I mean? Like, if you're laying in bed and you're like, fuck, I don't want to get up, that's one thing. But when you're literally standing in a room, like, where you can, like, reach the light switch, and you can just turn it on, but you have to, turn the on. And she's like, nah, I don't understand. Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't get that.
The same day I bought all that fucking shit, like new cameras and the door sensors, I had to, like, reset all of our Alexa shit.
Did you have to,
like,
or did you want to?
No, I had to.
Why?
Because, so there's 2 accounts. There's mine and then the account that you set up.
Okay.
And for some reason, I don't know why or when we did this, but like we switched everything onto your account.
Okay.
And when I signed it on my iPad, which I still got to fix it on my iPad, like all the like the settings and shit like that were from like my old stuff, which also includes the Alexa that I gave away. Like, and the Alexa that I gave to Nick and Brittany. Which I reset those, so it's not gonna like have my old account on it anymore.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah.
If you just logged on and was like, turn this light off.
Yeah.
And Brittany was like, what the fuck?
Fucking, but like, so whenever I went to like use it, it was not recognizing like all the new commands and stuff like that. So I had to like reset everything and like make sure that everything was squared away for just one account now.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a
so
pain.
it's on
in the
you
ass.
or me now?
You.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but listen, yo, smart home shit is the fucking shit overall. Like, it's nice, like, now knowing that, like, all right, let me give you a prime example, guys. So, we have this thing where, like, you know, a door opens, we get a notification sent to our phone and stuff like that. But also, Alexa will now, at certain hours of the night, I'm not going to give away too much, but certain hours of the night, if you try coming in our house, good luck. You're gonna get hurt.
We have booby traps.
No. We'll trust me. We'll know that you're coming before you get there, and
because we have booby traps.
you're gonna fall in a hole in a pit in our front yard.
A piano's gonna fall on your head because we have booby traps.
These door sensors, just to name like one thing out of all the many barriers that we have, like will set off a whole house announcement that somebody has arrived through whatever door or whatever entryway, and start like a fucking deafening alarm throughout the house. And if you aren't deterred by that, again, good luck. But like I said, smart home shit is like
the move.
Yeah.
It's the tea, sis.
Make sure you don't have a shitty internet connection though, because it sucks.
Yeah.
But fucking yo, let's go ahead and do this question of the week.
Okay.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
Cool. By the way, Vegas, where Chad is at.
Yeah.
They said that there were like pigeons wearing cowboy hats.
What?
And like the animal control is trying to like get them off their heads before they like are harmed.
Who did that?
I don't know. Like nobody knows who did it. Like they're just like pigeons walking around with cowboy hats all over.
Oh no!
Like what?
Has Chad seen me?
I don't know.
You gotta ask him.
Hold the fuck up.
What are you doing?
Let's see if we can fucking call Chad. See what he's doing.
He ain't gonna answer like that one time.
See what Chad.com's doing.
Are the people gonna be able to hear?
I don't know. Probably. Chad, answer your FaceTime call. He's probably like, why are you guys calling me? Oh, wait, no, they're like 3 hours behind.
3 hours. Yeah, behind.
All right, we tried.
Aw.
But yeah, fucking that's kind of like random as fuck to just walk outside and be like, why does that bird have a fucking cowboy hat on?
That is so amazing. I love it.
So yeah,
unless it's hurting them, because if it's gonna kill pigeons, then I feel bad. But it's also a good ass prank. So yeah.
Yeah. Fucking. All right. So, question of the week this week. It's kind of weird. But we've all been in a position in life where we've been around somebody that smells really fucking bad. Kylie,
yeah,
with me in the morning whenever my breath stinks.
Fuck out of here.
Listen. If
everybody's breath stinks.
If you're gonna sit here and say that somebody's breath doesn't stink in the morning, then you're just full of shit. Literally. Fucking. So with that being said, this week's question of the week is: what is the best way to tell somebody that they smell bad?
What is the best way?
Like, what is the most like non-fucked up way to like be like, yo, you smell like shit?
Am I allowed to be fucked up or no? Can I just be mean? Because I'm trying a new thing where I just be mean to people.
Damn.
It's working out really well so
Nice.
far.
Nice.
I haven't made anyone cry yet. So
Nice. I'm gonna start crying randomly now. She beats me every night.
fuck out of here.
I'm kidding.
Your fucking breast stinks.
I'm kidding. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you have to let them down off the ledge, like pretty
nicely.
Yeah.
Can I just offer him a piece of gum?
I've thought about that before, but like, are you gonna put a piece of gum in your mouth too? Like, I feel like randomly, if I just walked up to you and like handed a piece of spearmint to you and was like, "Hey, you should take this,"
Hey,
but
want
I
a piece of
didn't.
gum, and then you didn't take one.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Yeah, that would hurt. That would hurt a little bit, but it's nonchalant though. It's not like, bro, your breath stank.
I feel like I would just like give hints.
Yeah.
I feel like I would so if I know, like if I'm around somebody that who habitually just like, and it doesn't even have to be their breath, it can be like them,
Not
their
wearing
hygiene,
deodorant.
like
Yeah.
in general. I know a couple people.
I know a couple people as well.
Yeah.
We've all been there. I mean,
Yeah.
you've had a day where you forgot to put on deodorant.
Dog, don't even get me started. That shit happened to me in school one time.
Oh no. Did you get made fun
In
of?
middle school, bro. So we played basketball at lunch.
Oh no.
We would eat our lunch and then like go to the gym for the rest of our lunch period or whatever and like
didn't
play
have recess?
basketball. That was our recess.
Oh.
And because like, you know, living in the city, we don't have playgrounds and shit.
We
just
didn't have
went
a
to the
playground either. We just ran around the parking lot.
gym. What the fuck?
And that was in Firestone Park, which is not a good area.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
Plus, like when it got cold outside, like where do you go?
Outside.
Seriously?
Yeah.
They still let you guys go outside?
Yeah, if it was not below 32, we'd go outside.
Well, they didn't give a shit about y'all.
I know.
I was like, get them bitch ass kids outside. But no, like it was like the last period of the day, and I'm like, I'm almost there. Like, I could feel my arms getting clammy.
Oh no.
And fucking, I tried. All right, so I had two shirts on, and I tried taking one shirt off, like the undershirt off.
Yeah.
And just like leaving the top shirt on, and it was a long sleeve shirt, and I'm just like, bro, it's dumb hot in this bitch.
Oh no.
And after a while, it was just like, if I lift my arms up, I'm getting baked by the entire class.
Yeah.
So I'm like keeping my arms like clamped to my fucking sides. And I don't know what happened or something like that. Like I think like, you know, you got to reach up to like write on the desk, like your arms have to come up or whatever. Like I kept having to do that because I'm in the middle of fucking class.
Yeah.
And like the scent just was starting to just like whiff out. And there's always that one person in class who's a dick.
Yeah, the class clown.
Yeah. And like they like, you
Damn, somebody smelled
yeah,
like BO.
they just pointed out. And you kind of just have to play along, like,
Damn, somebody
like,
do stink.
damn, somebody do stink, or whatever. And then like people start walking past and stuff like that because you know it gets towards like the end of class, and as like, you know, you're in the class, or whatever.
Yeah.
And like when everybody gets their shit done, it kind of just becomes like a talking free for all, or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, I had like people that would come around like me or whatever and kind of hang out and stuff like that, so we can like pass
you were
time
cool,
or whatever.
obviously.
Kinda. So we would pass time or whatever, and like, I was praying to God that nobody wanted to talk to me that day.
Did anyone ever find out it was you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
There was a good making fun of for like 2 or 3 days or whatever.
Aww.
Yeah. Kind of sucked, but...
What grade was this?
I want to say like 5th or 6th.
You was sweating that bad in 5th grade?
Dog. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't really start sweating until like at least 6th.
Yeah, no, especially since we had already like...
Done the shit.
Yeah, like played basketball and shit like that. Like,
yeah.
Like my glands were like wide open.
Yeah,
it was really bad.
That's gross. So what is the nicest way to tell someone they stink? I think you
think just being straight up is kind of like just being more respectful than kind of just like beating around the bush?
Yeah, not being mean about it, but being like, hey bro, like, did you forget your deodorant today? Like, especially if you like have some deodorant to spare, you're like, hey, I got deodorant in my locker.
Wait. You sharing deodorant or are you throwing that away afterwards?
Probably throw it away afterwards.
It's probably guarantee I'm throwing that shit away afterwards.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, unless it's like Brittany's used my deodorant before and I've used it.
There's a difference between being
a
like
friend
clean.
and a stranger.
No, that don't make a damn difference to me. It could be you, and if you are sweaty as fuck right now, like if you are stinky smelly right now and you come to use my deodorant, throwing that, you can have that.
Are you for real?
Dead ass.
What?
Because like now you contaminated my deodorant.
You contaminated it first.
Yeah, but like I wasn't dripping.
But it's your contamination,
right,
not my contamination.
But I usually put deodorant on like after I shower. Or
not at all.
Smelly around this motherfucker. I also put deodorant on my balls. So.
Ew, what the fuck, Zay?
I'm kidding.
I was like, what the fuck?
I'm kidding.
Is that why they taste like that?
Oh my! Shut the. Oh my god! Is that baby powder on your balls?
What is that?
My fucking tongue just got really dry.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What she said.
What else? What else?
Yeah, I think that I would probably just be like, yo, word on the street is.
I wouldn't even say that. I'd just be like, bro, you stinky.
God damn.
Girl, you a little stinky. I'm not gonna lie. They'd be like, oh shit, I am. I'd be like, yeah, you stinky.
I'd just be like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like right now, you
a little stinky stink.
Your armpits are like. No, I wouldn't even say like you stink. I'd just be like, eh. Like,
no.
I just kind of like make a noise, like. Yeah.
No, you gotta make it clear. Get the message. Gotta give them that motherfucking message.
Dog, you smell like ass, bro. Have you washed?
No, that's just mean.
You smell like bath water. You smell like hot dog water.
Ew. You smell like broccoli water.
Bro, that's bad.
Yeah.
Broccoli with cheese.
Water smells bad.
Broccoli with cheese. Yeah. And it's been sitting for like 2 days.
What the fuck, Zay?
You know what the worst smell in the world is?
What?
If somebody smelled like whenever you have a container full of food and then you open it after like 5 days. Imagine someone smelling like that.
So they smell like rotten breakfast burger from the Browns game. That's 5 days old.
Yeah, well, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that was really gross. This is one of the grossest things. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Do you remember that one time we cooked out and then like you brought the container back up and you put the container with food in it back into the cabinet?
I did that?
Yes. You remember? It wasn't like whole food. It was just like, I think I threw like the cheese in there maybe. Like from the burgers.
Yeah, you're an asshole for bringing that up. You're an asshole.
I put the fucking cheese in the container and just to carry it back upstairs after we cooked it. I think we've talked about this before also.
I think so too.
But and I think I asked him to put it away or something.
Yeah.
And he put the whole container with the cheese in it.
Mind
you.
When did you find that?
It's a clear glass Pyrex container.
I wasn't paying attention. The shit
into
at the top
the
wasn't
motherfucking.
Clear.
It doesn't matter.
I was looking down on the container, so like.
Maybe you shouldn't be so tall.
I'm not just like Oh, is this clean?
No. And he put it back in the in the cabinet, and we probably didn't find it for a week.
Which one was worse? That or when I left the milk out that we
The milk.
just bought?
The milk.
That was fucking
He
tragic.
left a whole gallon of milk on the
That
counter
was
for
tragic.
days.
And we hadn't even opened it yet.
Hadn't even opened it. Just
That shit
like
was so
we
bad.
put all of the groceries away, but for some reason did not think about that bag. I don't know why. How did we forget about that whole
We just
bag?
came back to a couple of days later. We were cleaning the house and we were like,
What is in that bag?
"What's in that bag?" And we pulled the fucking milk out and it was like fucking
Oh,
room
lukewarm.
temperature. Like it was like, oh my god, yo, let's throw that out now. I don't even think we threw it out at that exact moment either. I think I just set it back down or something like that. And then, like hours later, I was like, "Why is it still here?"
You're ridiculous.
Pour this shit out.
No, just fucking throw the whole thing away. Don't even pour it
Fuck.
out because you know it's gonna smell bad.
Yeah, that was bad. That was definitely bad. We're not fucking disgusting, I promise.
We
just
love
like
rotten food.
have shit going on in our lives where we just forget about stuff sometimes.
No, we just love rotten food.
Yo, your banana pudding pie, whatever the fuck it is, was good.
Banana pudding
Yeah,
pie.
that shit was good.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Did you put some whipped cream on it?
Nope.
I was thinking about putting some whipped cream on that shit.
Sounds good.
Did you like the vanilla wafers with it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good,
good.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat some after this.
No, probably not.
I'm gonna go eat some after this.
No, probably not. I didn't hear you.
Can't tell me what I can't eat.
I didn't hear what you said the first time, but I just stuck to the script just to kind of like stay consistent.
Fuck you. What are we at?
1:05 ish.
A minute?
I always say that, bro.
1 minute, 5 seconds. Do we have anything else?
Fucking, I was gonna say, like, so a lot's happened this year, and just is because this is an episode between me and Kai, and we're, together and shit.
We are?
We're gonna
I had
end this
no
episode
idea.
of the I'm just kidding. No, I was just gonna ask you, like, since the year's kind of winding down, what's your favorite moment between me and you this year?
Between me and you?
Yeah.
Right now. My favorite moment between me and you this year.
A lot of shit's happened this year.
Probably when we were high walking down fucking Niagara Falls, looking over the falls high as shit. That was a good time.
I have two.
Okay. We'll get on with it then.
The first one also was in Niagara Falls. It was when we were on the boat.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I cried so hard.
Yeah.
You couldn't even tell because I was so like soaked from the falls.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what was
I was
tears
just
and
like,
what was.
I'm crying.
And I think my second one
Oh,
was
shit, that was a good one.
there's a picture, from my birthday,
Mm-hmm.
and like I just remember like how hard you worked to like put that together and stuff. And like there's a picture that I have on my Instagram or whatever that has like me looking down at my cake, and like you like standing right beside me, kind of like maybe like a foot behind me or whatever. I'm just like, you got my back, dog. You got my back.
Aw. Yeah. I didn't make you that cake, but I got it made for you.
Yeah, the effort's always welcomed.
It was the SpongeBob cake because
Yeah.
you turned 25, and
Yeah.
I did the one
I'll
funnier
be
than
26 in one goddamn month.
Damn.
Actually, less than a month now.
He old man.
I'm gonna be 26, bro. What the fuck? I'm almost at 30.
You're nearing 30.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
Yeah, listen, I'm start getting ratchet. All right, it's getting late, dog.
Wait,
This
are we going to talk
fucking-
about my positive article?
Oh yeah. Let's do that. We don't have Chad's riddle of the week, so we got Kylie's positive article
Story.
of the week.
Yeah, whatever. So I found this article, and this is the title. I'm honestly fed up with all the bad news, so I illustrated 50 of the best ones from 2019.
Okay. What? Give me
So he took,
two of them.
basically he took headlines that, rather than being like super negative and like sad or Trump got impeached or all that shit, he took all the ones that were like really positive and made little photos or drew little pictures for them.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just do a couple. Malawi female chief comes to power. Annals. Annuals.
Hold on.
Annuals.
Hold on.
I don't know how to say that. It's not anal. It's ANNULS.
Wait. You want to come? you start your new segment off.
All right, we're going to the next one.
You start this new segment off by
Talking
talking about anal.
All right, we're going to the next one.
Positive.
Skip. Skip. We're skipping it. Okay, we're skipping number 1.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 2. 7 eggs from the world's last 2 remaining northern white rhinos have been successfully fertilized. This may save the species.
Okay, that's good.
Isn't that cute?
That's positive. That's good.
All right, and then here's another one. Amazon tribe wins legal battle against oil companies preventing drilling in Amazon rainforest.
I don't understand why like people just feel like they can go anywhere in the world and just start like fucking shit up.
Drilling.
Yeah.
Because they are money hungry, I guess. Yeah, but those are my positive stories of the week. And I want to do a couple every week because I feel like we need more of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely need more of that.
I'm down for that.
Yay.
Turn it into a whole segment.
Yeah.
Now I got to figure out what kind of fucking
jingle we can make out of it.
Yeah, we've been
Chad's
together.
got his riddle of the week.
We've been together because you just finished my whole sentence. But yo,
this was episode 37
of
the East Park podcast.
We are gonna record hopefully before Christmas next week. Hopefully go back to our Tuesday if everything goes right. I think Chad should be back for that episode. And we probably won't see you guys between now and Christmas. So if we don't, hopefully, I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe we might be able to put out the episode early next week or whatever, just so, to give it like the Christmas feel or whatever. But we'll if you guys follow us on our Instagram, East Park Entertainment, you guys will get the update on that and everything like that, and go to our website and stuff like that for updates. So
anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah,
all that shit.
Yeah, Happy Holidays.
Real quick,
yeah.
If you guys haven't already, from listening to one of our older episodes, Patrick has been putting us on his
Twitch streams.
Yeah, on his titch. On his tits.
On his tits.
He's been, kind of promoting our podcast, so I kind of want to do the same thing for him, and just mention that if you guys are into gaming, I almost ate the microphone there. What the fuck? That bitch plopped my bottom lip down. If you guys like gaming, and you guys, like watching things on Twitch or whatever, and you want to also listen to our podcast in the background of him playing his games and stuff like that, anything from Fortnite to Call of Booty, to anything that pretty much is fun to play. He does that, and go to Twitch and look up iPhase Shots, IPHAZESHOTZ, and enjoy everything he has going on.
iPhase Shots.
Actually, I think his @ name might be Phase TV, PHAZTE. All right, just look up one of these things. Look up Phase TV, PHAZE TV, or PHAZESHOTZ, or the first one I just told you when I started giving out these names and shit. Go to his Twitter, PHAZE TV on Twitter. Is that name? You'll get all the information and stuff like that for what he has going on. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Got a little thing for you.
What's that?
So when we record next Tuesday.
So that's not it.
So when we record next Tuesday, I'm going to let you open one gift.
No, you stop.
During the podcast. Being that it's Christmas Eve.
Aww.
I don't want you to do the same thing for me, though.
Why?
Just because.
Okay.
Because it's one thing that I have. It's going to be really nice for the podcast. And it's going to be like, oh my God, it's so cute. I just want to be,
What is it?
I can't tell you. With that being said, though, we hope you guys have a great holiday. If we don't hear from you before Christmas, be safe. Enjoy the time spent with your family.
Drink lots of champagne.
Drink lots of champagne. We have our Christmas thing this Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Our Secret Santa's this Saturday.
Yeah, it should be fun.
So,
I'll be very drunk off the Fireball.
taking shots and eating food and stuff.
But if you guys are spending time with family, enjoy the time spent with family, because if you ask me, I think that time spent with your family and friends and stuff like that is way more important than any gift that you could possibly give or receive. So
well said.
And if you can't spend time with your friends or family, spend time listening to the podcast, because
we are your friends and family.
Right. But
welcome,
said,
family.
Right. With that being said, my name is Xavier.
My name is Kylie.
And Chad's in Vegas. So hopefully he's going to bring a lot of money back. And this has been episode 37
of the East Park Podcast.
Bella.
Take it away.
Bella.
Bella, are you there?
Take it away. It won't stop. It's still going.
Thank you for listening to East Park Podcast. See you next time.